we're making crunchy baked zucchini sticks. Often we have a whole lot of zucchinis that come ready at the same time, and eating them raw is ideal, but often we like to have something a little different. So this is an easy to make, it's quick recipe for crunchy baked zucchini sticks. So we take 4 zucchinis, medium-sized zucchinis, and cut them into strips like this. So each zucchini would make about 8 strips. Zucchinis do have nutrition, and the green of course has chlorophyll. Depending on the size of your zucchini, try to keep the spears somewhat uniform. So there's 4 zucchinis in spears. Now we're going to put a beaten egg in one container, and if you have a lot of zucchini, of course you'll make more than 1 egg. And in the other container we're going to put 1/4 cup of cornmeal, 1/4 cup of whole grain flour. Today we're using brown rice flour, which is gluten-free, and 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese. Now Parmesan cheese, you can use dairy Parmesan if you can handle it, or you can use rice Parmesan. Rice Parmesan does have a bit of casein in, so if you have an allergy to milk, you cannot use the rice Parmesan. Then I would recommend you use soy Parmesan. Combine the cornmeal, the Parmesan cheese, and the brown rice flour, along with some seasonings. So we want 1/2 to 3/4 of a teaspoon of garlic powder, we want 1/4 teaspoon of paprika or chili. If you want them to be spicy, you can use chili powder. Today I think I'll use paprika. So just 1/4 teaspoon of paprika. And we can choose to use either oregano or basil. Today I'll use 1/4 teaspoon of oregano. And a little bit of Celtic salt, if you choose. I'm not putting the salt in today, it's up to you. So we'll combine the seasonings with the flour and the cornmeal and the cheese. Then we're going to dip the spears into the egg, the cornmeal, and put them on a greased baking sheet. So here we have a stainless steel baking sheet. We'll just oil that, a bit of olive oil, or lecithin pan coating if you have it. You just make it with olive oil and lecithin. Both of these recipes are in Eat Away Illness. So now we'll coat these with a bit of egg. We'll roll them in the cornmeal flour mixture and place them on the tray. The Parmesan gives a wonderful flavor. If you want shorter spears, if they're too difficult to handle, you can cut them into smaller sizes, like so. Makes them a little easier to handle. Zucchini sticks are best fresh, but if you have a lot left over, you can reheat them. Just re-crisp them in the oven. So we'll place this in the oven for 50 degrees on a middle rack for about 15 minutes. So we'll set the timer for 15 minutes and wait. They're crispy and golden. Remove them from the oven. 15 to 30 minutes, depending on your oven temperature. So those are nice and crispy. We'll put some on a plate. So nice to eat them really hot out of the oven. Serve them with sour cream if your diet allows, or this is yogurt with some dill weed and a bit of Celtic salt, or this is an organic salsa for dipping. So enjoy!